I think we have this misconception that mentorship is something that, requires a very deep investment over a very long period of time, right? We always say it's so important to have a mentor. Mentors can be really hard to find. And so often there's
Mhm.
this feeling of like, I'm missing something or I've been left out. And what I believe based on my experience is that you can have a series of, let's call them like micro mentors, people that that you can kind of tap into at key moments because maybe their relevance or their experience is most relevant to the thing you're trying to work through or better understand or navigate. And that should never be, that's not to suggest that we should use people in a transactional way. It's like, keep your base of relationships really healthy, and don't worry about not having that one guru who's by your side, for every step you take in the entirety of your career. But keep your relationships healthy, and tap into those people that are the right people at the right time, and consider that moment a moment of mentorship, and be clear and I would say intentional about your willingness to give back to them, in return if they ever needed it.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better because I just
Yeah.
feel like the idea of being like when you're in college, everyone's like, "Oh, you have to have a mentor." And I'm like, "Great, so I have to email somebody and set this up and say, 'You're my mentor now.'" And that's obviously not how it works, and it makes me feel so much better to be like, "No, it can just be a relationship and not transactional," because it feels that way sometimes.
Right. I mean, you want it to be authentic. Nobody wants to feel like they're only being reached out to because there's something the other person needs, which is where I think a lot of people maybe get into trouble with the "can I pick your brain"
Mm.
emails,
Mhm.
right? It's like, sort of like, you'll have a lot better luck getting somebody to accept a LinkedIn request if you include a thoughtful note and maybe spend a little bit of time getting to know this person, what they've done, Google them, just anything meaningful and authentic goes a long, long way. And so people will find mentors that they'll have with them for years. And that's terrific. I think my goal, though, is to try to make sure people understand that that is not the only option.
Right.